So I'm gonna say that's good. Alright. So let's get back to what we were doing last time. It's pretty much heading towards the next major plot point. But I think I'm gonna probably take this pit stop in this corrupted zone real quick. So let's go ahead and get this optional loot. Because who doesn't like loot? But yeah, I believe I am in the second half of the story. Especially now that I am being guided by this. Uh-oh. Something sees me. Oh, it's probably Long Legs doing their little sonic boom pinging thing. But yeah, I'm following this voice to figure out more of the lore of this world. And I wonder exactly how long kind of humanity has been like this, living in this like post-apocalyptic setting. I'm sure he'll, tell us. If not, then it's probably in a lot of the collectibles that I'm not going for, unfortunately. So it's something you definitely read online if you really want to know, I guess. Totally missed this charge. Alright. Little burst of experience real quick. And then now, just gonna loot the stash. Oh, random fox.
Back to your business.
Back to your business and back to mine. Killing foxes for no reason other than getting their meats. Oh, there it is.
Right where you said it would be.
Not
a bad selection.
Bunch of stuff I don't need.
Those to use.
Again, that's what happens when you over grind and farm. Do a lot of side quests.
Good hunting. We'll talk later.
Wait!
We'll talk later. So yeah, we'll find out how and why he's able to talk to us through our focus.
Save these for the trail.
Let's see, Ravager. Ravager. Is it just 2 Ravagers? I think Ravagers are pretty easy to fight, I think. Oh, and a Bellowback. So that's where it's going to be a little interesting. Okay. So if I can pretty much kill these Ravagers, or at least take off its cannon and use it against it, I can definitely pretty much burn through these guys really easily. So let me try to tear some of this stuff off.
You're not gonna be the one to stop me.
Use your gun. Now die! It's not shooting fast enough. Okay, that one's down. Uh-oh. corruption. Oh shit. So yeah, that's why I don't like Ravager's cannon, because it takes so long to start shooting. But once you start shooting, then it's definitely a lot easier to kill things with. Yep, that corrupted zone is no longer corrupted.
Don't have another shot for this one.
Alright. That could have been a little cleaner than that, but oh well. What's done is done. Craft some more potions. Oops. Craft too many potions now. I can't craft the full potions. So I do have 5. Let's say 3, but 5 skill points. I forgot which one I was thinking about using. So again, I don't really do jumping aims like that, so this is really not necessary. Even this one isn't necessary. I also don't use concentration. So maybe triple shot? Either that or this. Indefinitely overridden. And again, I don't really hack enough. This is another one I could potentially get, but even then, I don't really need it. Because I already have a lot of stuff in my inventory. At the same time, I am low on blaze. Yeah, I don't think I really need it, so let's just get this. Alloy ploys. Did I read that right? Thanks for following. Appreciate you coming here. I apologize, I'm getting blown up on Facebook Messenger. It's like super blowed up. Yeah, this weekend, a buddy of mine's coming down from Georgia to hang out. Kind of interesting time for him to come, because I don't think he's going to school or anything. It's just feel like showing up to hang out. So yeah, he recently got married back in May. And now pretty much be the first time seeing him as a newly married couple. They were debating between going to various different new restaurants that we've never really gone to before. And I'm down here in Florida. We're thinking about going downtown. Go a little downtown.
Get it while I can.
So there's supposed to be a cup here somewhere, or I think they call it ancient relic. Ancient debris, maybe? Might be in there. Wait, can I pass it? It's right there. There it is. Alright. Okay, let's go and save before I get to this next story point. Yeah, I believe this is where we fight a new monster. Or, keep all the monsters, but they're definitely machines. You don't see nothing.
No,
Oh,
they're still
dang it.
surprised.
There we go. Oh my gosh, that was horrible.
The Eclipse and corrupted machines.
What? I should have been headshot. There we go. There we go. Just because I can't see you does not mean I can't kill you. I love how, like, only some of them come, not all of them. There's something shooting at us. Okay, I think they're coming now, though. Wow, my gosh. So it's like I'm only, like, over too far by, like, a pixel almost, but it won't give it to me. That one just totally missed. There we go.
Over here.
Oh, I just totally missed.
She's on the move.
Oh, what? Hey, we cheating
The
bastard.
sun can't take you now.
Oh yeah, it's totally bullshit. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I don't know if, like, my aim's gotten progressively worse since the first time I played this, which was, what was that, a couple years ago when it first came out? Or if playing on harder does mean, like, the hitboxes are a little different. Meaning they're smaller by a little bit, but I'm definitely missing a lot of shots. Alright.
All these ruins.
Oh, more another cup. Our ancient vessel.
Let's do here.
Oh. Ooh. One was very close, I think. Yeah. Corruptor in the distance there. Random Eclipse members.
Snow haze. White as bone. That thought got dark.
Ah, jeez.
You can see them. They can't see you. A corruptor. That might prove a challenge.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna need some AoE right here. Getting swarmed. Oops. I want to switch. Alright. love how the Corruptor kind of just ran away instead of trying to fight me. Nice. I think we're just left with the Corruptor. Right? Back to the Grayus, back to the Grayus. You ain't see nothing. Should probably use a long shot one. There we go. Who's talking? Someone's talking like really close to me. The question is, how do I want to tackle that guy? Because I could try to tear stuff off.
Gotcha.
I'm surprised nothing fell off when I tried to tear blast it. So I love how I can't hit any of its like critical areas. I don't think it even has any more critical areas. No, it doesn't. Fire. Oh, it seems to be able to overheat, actually. What? Looks like it's overheated. Oh yeah. Wombo combo. Alright. Not too bad. But yeah, I'm pretty much horrible at stealth, I must admit. But I was pretty stealthy for the most part, I guess. Just at least with the Eclipse members. The machines, though, definitely a little harder to stealth kill. I don't even know if I can even. Whoa. I don't know if I can even one-shot using stealth on those other machines, the Corrupted Watchers and the Corruptors. Supply crates. So there should be a cup here somewhere, maybe up there. I say cup, I mean like ancient debris that results in a cup, I guess. It's a lot of resources in there. Oh, it's actually further in with the ancient resources. Alright, I think we're about to fight. We don't see it yet, but for those who played, knows exactly what
An
I'm
explosion.
referencing. We're definitely about to find ourselves a new enemy. Yeah, ancient vessel.
Another explosion.
Honestly, I don't think this enemy is the hardest enemy in the game, but definitely tough to fight. Yep, there it is.
Rotate turret!
May I present to you
And fire!
the Deathbringer.
All weapons operational.
So we actually have used its gun before.
Be quick about it. No daydreaming. Soon as another death.
Has to be one of the Deathbringers Olin talked about. Dang. I'll never get into that tower. Unless I destroy that one first.
Okay, let's try to pick off all these small guys. Pretty much I don't want to aggro anything, because I want to be able to kill it on my own terms. I don't think those guys move, so it should be okay. I just need to kill this corrupted watcher, and I should be able to kill the rest of the guys pretty easily. I just hope this takes one shot to kill.
To push us out.
Yep. Nice. Alright. I should be good with sniping the rest of the dudes. Maybe I can just stealth kill him actually. I don't know if it'll aggro the Deathbringer. That guy's looking almost in my direction, but
We got intruders.
still got nothing. Oh! Deathbringer saw me. Alright. Don't be dumb. Let's get out of here. Ouch. Alright. So, I don't know if it's because I got too close to Deathbringer or maybe these watchers saw me. Either way, we're gonna have to do this the harder way. See something there. Was overheating. I feel like I should just use my hard tip arrows. They might do better tear than
Looks like I'm clear.
this bow. Even if I'm using the tear arrows. Alright, let's go and use these arrows. Wow, it's already like more than halfway dead, actually. I just realized. I'm hella cheap. I'm cheesing the crap out of it. I mean, especially if this cover doesn't blow. Uh-oh. That cover blew. Kill it. That's possible. There we go. That thing only gives me 600 HP. Or not XP, XP. Alright.
Did it. Those things pack a punch.
Pack a punch, but are easy to kill.
The Eclipse officer had a focus. Let's see what's on it.
Oh, this guy? I thought it was one of the other guys.
Let's see what you have to say.
For that corruption, though.
What is this?
The entity lives.
The main antagonist.
Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
Damn. So much for that.
What the hell was that? Hades? Hey! Mysterious stranger, did you see that? No answer, huh? Figures. Things just keep getting stranger. I need to find a way inside the tower.
Yeah, I found that pretty funny. It's like voice in my head. Where are you now?
The snow's got a bite out here.
Okay. So yeah, that Deathbringer is not that scary. Unless you're caught in the open against it, but even then, like, just keep running and kiting it. Should be fine.
Looks tight, but I can squeeze through.
Squeeze through crack. Alright. We're in some more ancient ruins here.
Hold for identiscan.
Identiscan.
One of these again.
99.47%. This one works.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. Please step inside.
There we go. And I believe, yeah, we're about to learn pretty much all the plot necessary. I think between this place and there's one more ruin, I believe, we can get to. That tells us everything we need to know.
Dr. Sobek, you are 355,510 days overdue for
Wow.
your meeting with Mr. Fairman. Please proceed to the 35th floor.
It's 3,500 and some days.
350,000. That's hundreds of years ago. What's going on?
Yeah, what she said. Hundreds of years have passed since all this. So it's kind of interesting. Don't want to fall. Do I? Let's just get to this ladder. Okay. Oh, Oh yeah. Supposed to look up the various places to find power cells. So I don't want to miss any. First time through anyways. Maybe during the next big dialogue section I will do that. For now I'm just gonna explore. Okay, so I can't really explore anywhere. Everything's closed off or caved in. Maybe this would be the fastest way to explore. Just run in room and activate the focus.
A Deathbringer. Or a statue of one, anyway. A machine built to kill. And they honored it?
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are
FAS.
being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and corporate holdings across the globe, Faro leads the world in every sector of self-sustaining, fully automated technology. From revolutionary consumer products close to home, like the Faro Focus, to the dynamic Chariot line of peacekeeping robots halting bloodshed in conflict zones across the globe, Faro remains committed to making the future smarter, brighter, safer, and always
Safer.
surprising.
Always surprised.
Faro Automated Solutions. For every problem of life, a smart solution.
So they made the Focus. 25,000 people? That's bigger than a tribe. So they made machines and devices. I guess those things were common in their world.
It's gonna replay the same thing.
Welcome to
Yep.
Faro Automated Solutions.
It's like, nope, I'm good.
What was this place? What were they doing here?
It was a corporation. A group of people not unlike a tribe. And they made machines.
Yeah, go on.
I've uploaded some data files to your Focus. They'll help you understand.
Oh, so those data files I've never read before, so let's actually take the time to do that. Deathbringer.
Now I know this must seem like a bizarre change in direction. I mean, we're Faro Automated Solutions, right? #1 robotics firm in the world. Why would we clear our production slate to fabricate human-operated vehicles and weapon systems, the relics of the past? All I can say at this juncture is... trust me.
Trust me.
We will be exploiting a massive, growth opportunity by retooling and reallocating capacity according to my plan. So I will need revised projections of mass fabrication velocity across every pipeline within 36 hours.
The protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, quantum encryption, black quartz stuff, way beyond military grade. That's what you demanded. So that's what we delivered.
You don't code something you can't crack. All we need is a backdoor. Upload the latest service pack update and the problem goes away.
You specifically forbade us from leaving anything resembling a backdoor in code. Every protocol to Black Quartz standard. Your words. Look, if you need me to fudge some projections, it's nothing we haven't done before.
I don't need fudged projections.
Fudged.
I need a way to reassert control over the Hearts Timor swarm.
I don't know what to tell you, Ted. You're asking the impossible.
Alright. So during those audio logs,
There's no smell to it. Not even old death.
nothing natural.
Nothing natural.
Despite there being like glaciers and stalactites. I forget what the ceiling rock formations are called. I think there was like a way to remember between stalactites and stalagmites, but I don't know the difference. I just know one comes from the ceiling, one comes from the ground.
Another cave-in. But I could get through.
Squeezing through again? Oh. This like background music I have on. Whoa! Yeah, that scared me. I was gonna say, my background music does not match what we're doing right now. But yeah, that was definitely a jump scare because it ground broke. I think that's the way back up, so just keep going down, I guess.
I bet I can use that as a ramp to get back up.
Oh, never mind. This is actually the lobby area.
Looks like I can climb here.
Good old yellow. I do see some more over there, like let's say platforms to climb, but there we go. I must say she is definitely a smooth climber.
Made it.
It's supposed to go that way, but I'm just gonna go this way. I'm pretty sure that's just like a single point of info in there that will progress the story. Let's see, it's
The ACA-3 Scarab combines conventional
Scarab.
and information warfare capabilities in one package.
so that's the corruptor.
Designed for high-speed, all-terrain reconnaissance. It boasts the world's highest survivability rating of any Scout-class autonomous agent. Maybe it's the Scarab's emergency biomass conversion systems that ensure it always makes it back to base,
So,
even if fuel supply lines have been interdicted.
so it
Or
can pretty
maybe
much
it's the
heal
Scarab's
itself.
ability to slave enemy robots to its own network. Now that's force multiplication. Add a prehensile manipulator arm that can handle a host of functions. From 360-degree less lethal riot management to surgical repairs of Allied chariot line models. And you've got the workhorse of any cutting-edge peacekeeping fleet.
Peacekeeping fleet.
The corruptor. Slave enemy robots to its own network. It sounds like it's talking about how it corrupts machines.
Spiritual Summit.
So people are angry at Faro, the corporation. They blamed this place for something. It looks like the way up. What's left of it.
So by the looks of it, they are creating, again, all these war machines of sorts. Corruptor and the Death Machines obviously are weaponized machines. So yeah, definitely
It'll be a long way up.
Definitely makes
Frozen metal most
sense
of the way.
as to why people are
Nothing
angry
was easy, Dr. Sozak.
at this company. I mean,
plants can find a way to hang on up here, guess I can too.
Guess I can too. Let's go this way. Oh, is there something even higher? So I don't miss anything. Whoa. Oh, I guess I could have gone any direction. As long as I'm going up.
At least the chill's gonna keep me alert.
Oh yeah. They reached the same area. That's stupid. Alright. So checking the again the interwebs. There's supposed to be a power cell in here somewhere. So I gotta keep my eyes peeled and not miss it. So I would hate to have to backtrack. Oh, there we go. It's right here.
Can't carry more.
Just in case you're running and you just run right into that hole. Oh.
I can't spare the weight.
So we're definitely coming up on a major plot point.
Nutritious.
Nutritious. Delicious. It's crazy, there was like frozen meat in that container for like, God knows how long. Maybe the hundreds of years ago. Because yeah, she said, or the computer said, Dr. Sobek, which is, I guess, who Aloy is supposed to be like a doppelganger of. We'll find out in a moment.
A way up. All it takes is a few good handholds.
Wait. What does that say?
Alright. Made it. Wonder what we'll find.
Yeah, like over 3,000 something days since Dr. Sobek's last appearance. here. So we know there's 365 days a year. So that just means, yeah. Oh, it's 350,000 days. My bad.
All data has been erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy Alpha privileges to recover purged data?
Oh yes, I believe I do.
A file has been recovered.
Here we go.
Elizabeth, good to, it's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
Alright, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
Let's talk about the
So shut
death
them down.
machines.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone. Ted Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here. But they hated each other.
Another file has been recovered.
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Liz.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots
Peacekeepers.
that consume biomass as fuel,
In emergencies.
and you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch
Oh, they're talking about the
suffered chain of
corruptors.
command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I did?
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months.
15 months.
We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean?
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted. The Faro robots threatened all life on Earth. But somehow she defeated them. The world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
A final file has been recovered.
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? This? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
And you
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I'm speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me. I'll sign.
So it's not my fault that you created not only the robots,
Look on the bright
but
side,
made it
Ted.
so there's no back door
From here on
to
out,
shut
you
them
get
down.
to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
God forgive me.
solution so terrible? What did she do to stop the robots?
Executive access detected. Express lift opened.
Okay, I believe I'm supposed to go up. There should be something right here. Maybe not there. Yeah, I think we have to go to a different facility to know exactly what this project Horizon Zero Dawn is. Or was it just called Zero Dawn? I forgot already. Oops. Alright, here's our power cell.
One of these power cells. But what do I do with it?
Well, we'll find out soon now. I forget how many power cells there are total. But it's definitely quite a bit.
Executive access detected. Express lift opened.
Of course, it's not an actual lift, it's a...
This doesn't add up. Sobek couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish.
Bitch. Oh, sure.
Do you really have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose. I've spent decades searching the ruins of the older ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that Faro robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime, and what you want to know is my name. Silence. That's my name.
Silence.
Now, why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
It's kind of like silence. Must be a little intimidating because she's already kind of irritated.
If you're so smart, why do you know so little after a lifetime scratching around in the dirt? It's not my fault you're bad at what you do. I came to these ruins looking for Elizabeth Sobek, not because of the things she did centuries ago, but because people are trying to kill me right now, today. I've got bigger problems to deal with than your crap.
Then you're crap.
Congratulations. You just graduated from whining to throwing a temper tantrum. I'm sure Elizabeth would be proud. You need to get a grip on yourself and start thinking straight. Only then will you see just how big your problems really are.
I just wanted to try a different.
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Faro robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The old one's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously.
Obviously.
So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Zero Dawn.
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
Then why are you still here?
Not so fast, Silence. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
Stop wasting my time.
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse describe him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside, that made that focus explode. That was Hades. It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. The terrible voice.
Terrible, terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect Pharaoh robots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed.
Nukes?
Maybe to stop
No,
the robots.
probably worse than
The
nukes.
civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself. Now that's enough talking. Be on your way.
Be on your way.
I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb.
And
So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well. Proceed.
You said you've known for some time that Faro war machines destroyed the civilization of the old ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a call to my legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the corruptors and deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway.
Not yet.
So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of?
Who are you, Silence? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal. I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago.
Seeker
Exploring
himself.
forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the Eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the Eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I'm nothing if not independent.
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How's that possible?
Backdoor,
Every
baby.
focus emits a signal, a voice that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
And you can spy through other Eclipse's focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated.
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobek could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible.
If anything, she's alive
Some
through
of the
here.
ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Freezing and unfreezing
Cryogenics.
Cryogenics. they
Cryos.
call
Yeah.
it. But there were problems with it.
Let's call it cryostasis.
Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation. Wasting time.
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a rumor. The Oseram call
Grave
it the
Horde.
Grave Horde.
Grave Horde. Cheery name.
You'll find it in the Eastern Mountains, buried under the...
Luckily, it's not like on the other side of the globe.
UR7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait. Someday
Stranger.
we'll meet in person, and your manners had better be improved.
Bitch. Yeah.
Well, getting down will be a lot faster than getting up there, at least.
So how long is the repel rope?
To learn the secrets of Zero Dawn.
Alright, let's get out of here. Granted, I could probably just fast travel out here, huh? Unless they won't let me. They won't let me. Yahoo! Alright, I'm already out, so. And that's why I didn't want to back travel, because it would have been a pain. When I said back travel, I meant. I don't even know what I meant anymore. Here, I think I should start looking for these what you call it, special ruins, not ruins, the battery packs. There's a corrupt zone here too. Let's go and do that. So looking at the internets, it's telling me there's only 5 power cells, which I could have sworn there were more, but it's quite alright, I suppose. Less work for me. So if I'm able to get them all early, then I might as well just unlock the power armor, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I flashed it for a little bit in the before I started this playthrough. I was debating whether or not to do a New Game Plus, but decided against it. Wanted to make it a full new run. But I feel like the game mechanics are pretty simple. So even though it is a new game, I pretty much got everything back pretty quickly.
Already smells like the rain's over.
Okay, so let's go ahead and go to these ruins. So these ruins are actually from the beginning of the game. Looks like they're all friendly, so just go ahead and help them out. Alright, let's keep on going to the special ruins. So apparently I could have gotten this, they said, in the beginning, as a kid, but...
This old place. I haven't been here in years. Wonder what I can find.
Apparently just all these data points of dead people. Oh, oops, that's the way out. Or if I would have been able to pry open this door, actually. So maybe not when I was a little kid, but after the training montage, that could have probably came back here. Because I think I just need the spear to be able to open this place back up. There's something back there, but how do we get back there? So I have to go forward. But yeah, I'm in here because there's supposed to be a power cell located in these ruins.
That area back there. I wonder if I can find a way into it now that I'm older.
Now that I have a power spear. Beep. So yeah, I did this when I was young to get out of here. There's probably another door I could pry, now that I think about it. Because again, when you were younger, you didn't have a spear to use. So maybe I just gotta look for a door. Uh-oh. I'm glitched. Oh my gosh. Seriously. So we have to wait or get out of here. Wow. Seriously. Alright. We'll play your way. Jeez. At least they allowed me to fast travel out of there, otherwise I would have been a little ticked off.
Now they're hunting me.
Right, round 2. I believe that's the door I pried open. I'm saying if I can get back there, I'll be golden. Oh. Okay, I'm done.
Full already.
Well, I do need to go to a shop and sell all my stuff. Look at that. I'm actually full.
I keep finding these power cells. What do they do?
What do they do? Right, so I believe that's everything I need in here, so let's go ahead and fast travel out of here. I wonder if I can get to the next power cell. There's so many data points. Look at all that. One of these. Scavenger, increase chance for... You gotta just get this. Increase chance for extra resources. Crafter, hoarder, 20%. More slots. So let's go ahead and get this. So I don't really need anything for combat. I think I'm pretty set with everything I got. So I have 3 of these power cells, and the guide says there's 5 total. Let's see where the next one is. See if I can just do this now. Power cell number 4. Nope, it's at the next quest area. And so is the last one. So I just gotta play through normally. Alright. Let's just go ahead and... I should go to this... here, so I can sell my stuff. And then we're going to go to that corrupted zone nearby. Where are you? Ah, tree in the way. Where's the merchant? To the left. Okay, there you are. I saw these non-ultra rare or very rare. That would have been cool if they had ultra rare modifications. But I'll settle with very rare. I'm pretty sure I can even sell some of these, especially that only increase 1 particular stat. I can even sell this thing probably, yeah. As for these, I'm going to sell things I don't need at all. But again, I am super rich, so even then it didn't matter if I actually sell these or not, other than them wasting inventory slots. Just looking for dual slots of stuff I don't need. I'm going to sell some of this chill water. Or actually it's metal burn. I'll do 3 stacks, how about that? Whew, so much wire. I guess I'll keep like 4 stacks of these. It's good. Sparkler, I can sell a bunch of these too. Wood. Oh, they don't want my wood. Alright. Okay, so that's everything. Oh, they don't even sell, like, good stuff. So, let's just leave you. Time to go to the corrupted zone. I guess I can get the vantage point. I love how the, kind of suggested way to go took me all the way around, instead of just making me go straight there. Oh, I guess because it's down there.
Try to meet you.
Try meat. Let's see. Main embrace camp or gate. This auto save. Mm-hmm. 2006 wood. Yeah, what people do we have here? It's like a bunch of scrapers or scrappers. They're just a bunch of scrappers, actually. Yeah. I think I can't handle going loud. Oh, I missed. See that one homed in on its spot. Ah, shit. What? And that's it. And that's a wrap. See, doing all these like little quests and like side things helps me level up so fast. That's why, again, I'm pretty much set for my build for my perks. Everything else is kind of optional and, you know, beneficial, but I really don't use those other things like concentration and overriding. I'm pretty sure I would have a lot easier time if I overridden some of the monsters / machines. Yeah, let's get this vantage point. I think I see it actually. It's already visible to me. It's up on that cliff. It's pretty much have to get up there and then turn on my focus, and then I get to see like
I'll find a use for you.
pretty much a vision from the past. Just kind of get up there though. Yes, I can. Because Aloy is bomb.
I'd have to leave something else behind.
Oh, I'm looking the wrong way. There we go.
Apakashet Storm Tour, Day 2. My
I don't know,
father
yeah.
guest lectured here.
There we go.
A 300
Wow.
level military history course on the age of human manpower. Might as well have been teaching medieval siege tactics. I was 8 when he died.
This looks like some military academy, I guess. Alright, so that's that. I guess I'm gonna go on a mini collecting spree here. It seems like a lot of the side quests have dried up. Because despite it being a pretty open world, there's not that many major cities to go to, actually. Let's save again. Therefore, there's not that many NPCs to give quests. Which is fine. Side quests could definitely detract from the main story quests and immersion. I know that happened to me for Final Fantasy 15. It was just so side quest heavy, and even then the side quests don't really give much in terms of the story at all. So you're off like doing all these other errands and stuff, but there's really no adding to the lore. So that's one of the bad things that open world games have. So much random stuff you can do for no reason other than to waste time and, you know, just fight and do more of the gameplay, but you really get no immersion, or not enough immersion. So yeah, I'm actually thinking about maybe just starting the Frozen Wilds. It's more or less I've done all the tall necks. Oh, there's a bandit camp right there. Let's go and do it. Oh, there's so many collectibles out here. Jeez. But yeah, I need to stay focused. No, don't do too much side stuff. Just here for the lore. Granted, some of the side stuff is supposed to add to the lore, but I don't know. Collectibles kind of, I have a love-hate relationship with collectibles, because like, especially in this game, there's all these data points that you have to scan, and you know. Sometimes it's easy to see that you're supposed to scan it, sometimes it's not, so you're just going to miss a lot of potential data points. So yeah. Pretty much the days of me like 100%ing to the fullest. Unless, you know, it gives me exactly where things are without having to reference online guide or anything. Then I'll do it, but because I actually 100%ed Batman Arkham Knight, possibly even no, I didn't do what you call it, Arkham City. That had a lot of Riddler things, though I think I actually did do it for that one too. I don't know, but I definitely did for Arkham Knight. 100%ed everything. Arkham City, I think I got all the Riddler trophies because that was a requirement for the Catwoman thing. Same thing with Arkham Knight. This whole Riddler segment. Which one am I going? I'm supposed to go here. I got distracted. I'm going the right way. Yeah, I am. Let's take a shortcut though. Cut through this river. Just running through the forest like this makes me feel like I'm gonna run into some stalkers. there's a lot of elite bandits. And they're in like some sort of castle. That's a lot of elite guys. Jeez. Elite guys I can silently kill, but that requires me to get up on them. I don't think I can even get in from here. Yeah. I have to go all the way around unless there's a climbing point right here. Which there is. Tall grass. I was tempted to like roll into the other grass, so I'm just gonna wait till he runs away. Or I guess I can whistle at him. Nope, he's gonna turn away. That's my strike. Smooth. I wish there was a way up there. That would have been pretty sweet. Just don't look back.
To me, you chop. This is it.
See, no.
That's their alarm signal. Better keep them off it.
This is the bad thing about attacking all these guys is I can see them all over the place. Strike from below. Really? It's a tall grass, not that tall. It's like, nope, it's not that tall. And more of you. They're all like going crazy, but love how they all just like stand around like, oh my gosh, what's happening? Help me. Ooh. So let's try.
Here we are.
Yeah. Jeez. Huh, light attacks do glancing damage pretty much. Anybody else wants to be hero? Run junk that she doesn't have. Hey, yeah, bitch. What? Ooh. Good shot.
Off you go.
Don't know if I can get him from here.
Don't mind me.
Gotta love the animation sounds. She's back's not turned. Ooh, right in the spine. Blades everywhere.
This will stop them from sending the signal.
What was the other ones? Oh, there's 5 of them? One is a fire spitter, I think.
They've taken those travelers captive. I'm gonna get you out.
Now fight for me. I love how they allow them to keep
Hold
their
on.
bows.
I'll get you out.
Look like. So that guy still has his bow? Yeah. I feel like I just gotta fight them all. Because they're like in each other's vision.
Gotta tell you something. We all agreed. No
Shit.
one likes you.
Regroup! Regroup!
Ow. Ow. Got him. Ow. Ooh. Nice. That's it. Excellent. Yeah, again, these are pretty much solely for experience, and that's it. There's really no other reason to liberate these camps. Granted, I guess it's also a place of a merchant appears. Yeah, it looks like campfire too, so. And all these goodies.
No space.
Deceased man. So I'll sell all this ancient stuff.
Protect the seeker which you've been.
I think with that I can go ahead and fast travel to the... Oh wow, this is actually in the same area as the next main story quest actually. Guess I can do that, yeah. Let me take a quick break though. I need to use the restroom. Be back in a sec. Alright, y'all back. Okay, so I guess let's go ahead and just do this Grave Horde main quest since I'm already here. And then before going to the next area after that, I will and do the DLC.
They're inside too.
Oh. Okay, corrupted machines. Oh, Eclipse. Don't mind me.
Alright, new plan.
Oh, I'm using the wrong arrows. I meant to use the hard points. So for some reason it didn't aggro these two dudes that are just chilling there.
Good haul.
So yeah, it seems like there's a lot of these guys and gals that are deceased. Let's try to shut Jess up. Let's use this concentration. Ow. Do you mind?
That does it. Time to take a look around the room.
That does it. Oh yeah, the
Operation Enduring Victory. What did that mean? Whatever it was.
pretty much a
it turned
shotgun
out very well.
version of the bow. I don't think I have that though, actually. Explore the cut. Am I supposed to like? No. I guess I can't talk or whatever to them. Interact.
Looks like quite an enduring victory we put our foot in today.
Contact in 30 seconds.
Hey, think that's enough time for Sobek to finish Zero Dawn? If this is really it, I gotta say, it's been an honor to serve beside
These tanks.
Here it comes.
Brace for contact!
Honestly, this storyline kind of sounds like the Matrix storyline.
Silence, you getting this?
What is it?
All these soldiers. They died here.
People die all the time. I'll keep going and find something interesting.
It's a way to be an ass. But yeah, in the Matrix storyline, you know, humans create machines, but then machines overpower the humans, and pretty much use them as energy source. So that's why the Matrix was created, to pretty much house everybody, and just drain them of their life force. It's pretty crazy. I mean, interesting too, because again, they have to spend resources to nurture these humans in these huge, like, containment vats. Wait. Can I just fall? Don't think so. Can't just do that. Wait. I don't think I can just fall, to be honest. But there's no, like... I don't want to jump because I feel like I'm gonna die. But is there no way else down? I don't understand. Let's not go that way. I think that's the only way to go, right? Let's change the quest. If the only way down is to just jump, then I guess I will. I didn't think so. Think so. Damn. Sorry, Aloy. What? How am I supposed to get down then? You saw me try to climb, but there's no like way to climb. There's also no rappelling down either. So they definitely wanted me to go down here, but... Oh shit, I did it again. God damn it. I tried to jump in the water, but... I just slid off the side instead of actually jumping. Yeah, that was really weird though. I don't know why there's no like... way to actually go down. So I went on both sides and there were nothing to go down. Guess it don't look like it's... Is there a way up there? Don't look like it. There we go. Not sure why I couldn't do that easily last time. That was weird. Alright. I didn't splat this time. So now we move forwards. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could have just fallen into the water and it would have been okay, but it would definitely be hard to aim for it. Yeah, I think I have to go up here.
Must have been where the soldiers slept. Like, across this place. The furnishings were metal. How'd they ever get comfortable? It was the metal world. Guess they were used to it.
Maybe, maybe not.
Just one dead. Maybe they're war chiefs from
Chief. I definitely feel like I should just take a moment and just listen to all of these data points and whatnot. Logs. I think I got them all right. Let's go move forward. I believe forward is downwards.
The scrapes.
The scrapes.
These wires must run to the power source. That light.
No
Guess
power.
that means no power.
This is the actual power of LEDs, I guess, or something even better than LEDs. Because again, these ruins have been uninhabited for thousands of years, maybe just 1,000 years, give or take. But there still seems to be very minimal power, enough to, you know, have things light up.
Haven't seen one of these since I was a little kid.
Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geothermal system reboot? Goes like this.
Goes like this.
Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations.
So north and something, 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 something. Jeez, you said that way too fast. I think it's that reminder. Okay, so it says bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, south in winter. North in summer. So I don't know which way is summer. Or maybe there's something that tells me.
Oh, that's informative.
Scavenge report. Logs. Oops. I feel like these are actually somewhat configured. Looks like it's up, up, down, down.
Three power lines.
Yep.
Sources. That makes one.
Not for this one. I have to look at it again.
y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot, goes like this. The bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations.
North in summer. North summer. East in spring. West in fall, south in winter. South in winter. So I'm going to reorganize the seasons. So summer should be the second dial. So second dial I'm going to put up. First dial I'll put right for east. West is left in fall, which is the third dial. And down for winter, which is the last dial. So it's going to be right, up, left, down. Right, up, left, down. Didn't work. Great. Because otherwise I could... If it would tell me anything about these. Consult GT glitch. Yeah, that one's good. Let's look at it again. Okay. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, south in winter. Otherwise I just keep it as is. Up, right, left, down, though that's... Switch these two. Oops. Yeah. So I wonder why he set the seasons out of order. That's GT, the tech guy, trying to be extra. Oh, last one. What about you? Oh. That's easy. Up, down, left, right. Up. Down. Left. And right. Easy enough. Oh wait, why did you not grab onto that? I do not understand. Well, was I supposed to go that way to get back? Oh well. Alright, door's open now. Time to find some more truth. Power cell. Alright, just one more. Probably kind of wants to get the last power cell and then get the armor before doing this DLC. I'll probably snipe all these dudes actually.
They know I'm here now.
Ah, Jesus.
Still sniffing around.
Yeah. That's all of them, right? Yep. Nothing a little sniping can't handle. Man, another tank. Oh, oh, oh. It's not that way. Which way? This way? This way. Seems to be an upward path. Pretty sure it's the right way to go. Whoa! Sounds like some bad things happened, of course. Okay, so before I continue, let's go and listen to some of these data points.
Like I haven't done enough for posterity already. Like I wouldn't be here like this if not for posterity. I'm done with posterity. Posterity can go.
F itself.
Machu Picchu. Always wanted to see that. Never did. Why didn't I go with Owen when he asked? Stupid. Should've gone. Well. And maybe that's all I need, you know? That moment the door opened and you were standing there wearing that retro wave dress and the way you smiled. I had to look away or you were gonna see on my face what had just blossomed inside me, you know? It was just an instant, but I knew.
I knew we'd be forever.
And pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Death. I'm sorry. It's been a while. And for these meds Johnny gave us are really something. So, okay, from the top, kids. Hail Mary, full of grace.
Shall soon dissolve like snow. The sun forbear to shine. But God, who called me here below, will be forever mine.
Well, Happy New Year, dear diary. Can you believe we actually celebrated last night? Well, we did. Kind of. Director Evans invited everyone to gather in the community room. Don't know where she got the party hats. That was a ghoulish touch. So there we sit, watching the clock tick down to midnight, and I'm thinking, am I the only one who gets the symbolism of this? It might have been worth it if Skylar had gotten drunk again, but I seem to be a mistake she doesn't want to repeat.
I saw them lining up in the community room, like cattle in a slaughterhouse, but smiling at each other. Shauna handing out meds, like being alive is some kind of pain to be eased. Well, not me. I don't want to go quiet. I don't want to trail off. I want a period at the end of my life sentence, not an ellipses. Hell, an exclamation mark. So if that upsets whoever finds this, too bad. I don't know anyone, anything, anymore.
Yeah.
Now I know this must seem like a bizarre
I
change.
listened to that earlier. They're just talking about the Pharaoh machines. Same with this one, I think. No, I
The
didn't.
protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, quantum encryption, black quartz stuff, way beyond military grade. That's what you demanded. So that's what we delivered.
You don't code something you can't crack. All we need is a backdoor. Upload the latest service pack update and the problem goes away.
You specifically forbade us from leaving anything resembling a backdoor in code. Every protocol to Black Quartz standard. Your words. Look, if you need me to fudge some projections, it's nothing we haven't done before.
I don't need fudged projections.
Oh,
I need
yeah,
a way
listen
to
to this,
reassert control over the Hearts Timor swarm.
I don't know what to tell you, Ted. You're asking the impossible.
So yeah, again, they created these death machines, more or less, and for some reason they decided to make it unhackable. So all those robots gone rogue, and then just proceeds to destroy humanity, pretty much.
This began when they engaged in unauthorized offensive operations against robots and human personnel of the Hearts Timor Energy Combine. Now, I wish that I could relate that the crisis has been exaggerated, but it's not. The Peacekeepers have not responded to stand-down codes, and by all signs, they appear to be replicating at a precipitous rate. Now, what I can promise, can absolutely assure you, is that I am already devoting every possible resource towards reaching a speedy conclusion to this issue. So when you hear the bad talk about us against this company in the days, maybe weeks to come, just bear in mind that we will get past this. That a day's coming when none of this will matter.
Because we're all dead.
Titan inbound, same play as Akron. Base defense locks it down. We engage, sever the limbs, blast out the fountains.
Another day in the life. Reconcile, very close. Anti-MOD on point. Hoorah!
Say again, Lieutenant.
I got some. Titan is through the defenses. Still on approach. Ah, crap. Alive
through us.
We hold the hedge at all costs, then push back out.
Looks like quite an enduring victory we put our foot in today.
Contact in 30 seconds.
Hey,
Oh, yeah, I
think this
listened
is
to
enough
this
time
one.
for Sobek to finish Zero Dawn?
I mean, I wonder if it would be crazy if they did like a prequel to this game to actually show this go down. Unfortunately, we kind of know the ending, but it would be interesting to see. Definitely a dark game, but yeah. Desperate battle. Yep, someone died.
Recalls, I've been instructed to remind you of Article 115 of base policy regarding unauthorized use of processor cycles. Specifically 115C. Any holographic simulation not directly related to operational training or efficiency. Consider
what you're
yourself
talking about.
reminded and enjoy your gaming.
Holographic simulation.
Log. Third Battle of California Marine. The swarm came in from the Pacific, and I don't know if it was the local Minutemen or the crazy 15th, but they'd set the garbage patch alight. Man, the sea was on fire. That stuff was... The first wave of bots came in covered in burning sludge. It bought us an hour or two of slaughtering them on the beaches before
I wonder if
the
that's
swarm
what blaze
recalculated.
is. It's
We
like
pulled them
radioactive
inland,
sludge.
back through the Kalmar sprawl.
Or for some reason they can use it
Dropped
to
buildings on them, EMP'd the
I
grid.
don't know. As
Standard
energy,
operating
I think.
procedure.
I'm not sure.
The last time I was in California, I was 5, 6. The light was like that vintage social net filter that was everywhere in the 40s. Log.
Oh.
First battle of the Eastern Seaboard Wall. Had a long run up to it. This was before Kalmar, and projections were a lot worse for the East. For 3 weeks, we kept getting scrambled out to some coastal burg to train Minutemen. It was always raining on account of Europe already being torched. Block after block of prefab barracks. They were still printing barracks right up until the hour the main force hit. The Minutemen? We ran combat drills with them in the streets where they'd lived, trying to pretend they might live to die somewhere else if they paid attention. Nothing worse than the ones who actually bought into it. Hopeful, pestering us with questions about Zero Dawn like we know something they don't. I swear, the more we do this, the more like the bots we are. Except they learn from every fight. And us? I'm not so sure.
Thanks for the mails, you. Time goes fast on active duty. 4 months with the Reckon recalls, I don't know, 20 drops. In and out of the West Coast, fighting with these civilian enlistees, scrappy guys and gals. Their training is basically, here's a DEW, when you see a bot, hit it.
Hit it.
But somehow it's all coming together. Between us and the 6th MRB, we took down a horse at Lithium Beach. Pulled out before its buddies arrived, but to see a big one go down, I hope it made the news, honey. Showed everyone we're gonna have a shot at turning this around. We just need to give Project Zero Dawn the time it needs. Everything will be the way it used to be. I know it's been days, honey. I'm so sorry. Deployments are getting real long and tougher every time. The swarm's getting better at predicting us. Less of us now, and we have to put in 10 times the work for everyone gone. Like a family business on hard times, only... This isn't my family. It's not with you. I still try to see you. The life we had in the eyes of the people out there. I remember when they were glad to see us. When they still had hope. It all seems to be slipping away. I don't even recognize the places we're defending. The only thing I know I'm still fighting for is you. The Zero Dawn to turn this around. Whatever the hell that is. Thanks for the mails, you. Time goes fast in active duty.
Oh, didn't I already watch this one? It's a little different.
Thanks for the mails, you. Time goes fast in active duty. 4 months with the wreck and recalls. Fighting with these civilian enlistees. Scrappy guys and gals. That's all coming together. Between us and the 6th MRB, we took down a horse. I hope you made the news, honey. Showed everyone we're turning this around. We just need to give Project Zero Dawn the time it needs. I know it's been days, honey. I'm so sorry. Deployments are getting real long. We have to put into work for everyone. Like a family business. I still see you in the eyes of the people out there.
So it looks like a lot of stuff was classified, so we couldn't talk too much about what's going on.
Fighting for you.
Ames, I know I mail you too much. I'm just proud of what you're doing. Everyone back home is. We got moved inland 10 kilometers, just as a precaution, they say. School's still in session, so I get to keep my eye on Andrews and Reggie. We never know where or when we're fighting, but when the VTOLs go over, all the kids run out and wave. I believe in you. I know nothing's ever gonna be the same, but I believe in you. I believe in us. Ames, I don't even know if you're alive anymore.
Checked.
The mails I get from you, they say they're from you, but they don't sound... They sound recycled. Phrases put together, and you don't say anything about the news I pass on. The containment zone, the rebreathers, the rioting, One Earth. What happened in the Dallas bubble, Ames, that wasn't the robots. They won't even give me a straight answer when I demand to know if you're still alive. They just say if your messages keep coming, then you're still operational. It's not fair, Ames. It's not fair that you won't be with me when the lights go out. I love you.
That's so sad.
Status report. 9th Mechanized Response Brigade, Commanding Officer Lieutenant Fiona Morell. Unit morale continues to be adversely impacted by outbound engagements against the Pharaoh Plague, especially when said engagements occur in sectors where civilian guard enlistees have been heavily engaged. The scope and nature of fatalities suffered by civilian guard and unarmed civilians in these sectors defy description. And witnessing it is generating a pervasive sense of hopelessness in the unit. Accordingly, I once again request that deployments of the 9th MRB be temporarily refocused on facilities that are mission critical to Project Zero Dawn. And once again, I request an immediate update on the status of Project Zero Dawn's timeline.
Rejected. And that one's the tech guy with the birds flying and stuff.
I think I've got it working. There. Now, say something. Both of you, Doves.
I don't know. What do you want me to say?
Whatever you want. I just want to hear your voice. And keep it for later.
I'll sing, Papa. La 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 la.
Sharp.
There. A song and a laugh. Even better than words. And now I can hear them whenever I want.
We're done then? Off to bed with you.
Good night, Mama. Good night, Papa.
Is she gone? What are we going to do? The raids are getting closer and closer to Main Spring. How much longer can we hide like this?
Definitely sad.
You think I want it this way? It's the best I can do. He's right behind you. Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man. Look, Daddy can't be there with you and Mom, but we can still have a party, right? Sure we can.
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats
Yee.
and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions.
Oh, I
All the
listened to that one.
problems.
It was in the other facility.
The ACA-3 Scarab combines
Same with this one.
conventional and information.
Yeah, that's the corruptor.
Elizabeth, good to, it's been years.
Oh, this is him. What you call it? Saying he fucked up. Yep, and these are, yeah, I watched those. That's other stuff, and just text reading. Meh. Oh, I got all these though. Yeah, just random robo transmissions. Frozen Wilds has a lot of stuff actually. Must be a pretty big DLC then. Alright.
What is this?
That? It's a map.
I think it's
A
Project
map
Zero
of
Dawn.
What?
Our world. The planet Earth, Aloy. It's not flat like you thought.
Why would I think that? During eclipses, the shadow cast on the moon is curved. So our world is a globe.
She knows what it's
Looks
called.
like this, from a distance.
Globe.
We'll discuss this another time. Back to the matter at hand.
The Faro robots were spreading across the world, eating everything up. Somehow, Elizabeth stopped them before it was too late. But how?
Looks like a battle coming up. They're giving me all this healing and supplies. Ooh. What's that? It's a huge machine. Definitely looks creepy.
The eclipse.
Mental
Tampered
devil.
with the little devil. They don't think they can wake it, do they?
Watch out!
Death machine? One death machine. Very angry death machine?
Another Kobish. And this one can move.
Gosh. Alright, back to sniping.
You're not gonna like
Oh
this.
my gosh. Oh what? was hoping for something a little more subtle, but... Oops. Ow. Ow, rock to the face. Deathbringer's gun. Ouch, 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 ouch. There's a gun there. For some reason I thought I already knocked it off. What am I doing? Grab this thing. Doesn't do all that much damage, but this is fast damage. There we go. Whew. Definitely harder when it can move around. At the same time, it was a lot stronger than the first time that I fought it. Or a death machine like that. Deathbringer. I think this should be herbs around, I thought. I pick up from medicine. Maybe I picked it up already.
Looks good.
Yeah, I think I already picked it up. Nice, here's one. Oh, there's another one. Is there another one over there? Yeah, it's nice. It's a lot of healing. God knows I need it. No, I'm just kidding. I barely used like 1 bar of healing.
Should have brought a cart.
Alright, so that's my boss battle of the region, I believe. What about some more lore? More lore that I probably won't read because it's not an audio clip. Biosphere degradation.
Got too much already.
Alright, let's see what this holo panel talks about.
Thank you, Dr. Sobek. You can take a seat.
What? You're going to thank her after what she just said?
Dr. Sobek has made the situation very clear, General, and given us an option. We should all be thanking her.
No, it's just... I mean, my God.
Maybe take this discussion offline.
There's not going to be any discussion.
I think she
You
just...
saw the numbers.
Yeah.
Now, Pharaoh, he'll foot the bill, but his money can't buy the time necessary to complete Zero Dawn. That can only be paid for in blood.
Oh, come on. If we upgrade our fleet, crack the code somehow...
Were you not listening? Robots can't do the fighting for you this time. When it comes to hacking, this rogue swarm is an apex predator. Anything automated you throw at it, they will hijack and take over.
But this... We'd be throwing civilians into a meat grinder.
Commanders, the enemy we're facing self-replicates faster than we can kill it. And it eats biomass as fuel. Zero Dawn is all we've got.
So we put a railgun in the hand of every civilian strong enough to carry one, show them where the trigger is, and point them to the front? How the hell do we sell that?
By giving them something to fight for. Zero Dawn. The top secret super weapons program that will save us. So long as humanity holds off the swarm long enough for Dr. Sobek and her team to finish it. The file I'm sending contains the war plan for Operation Enduring Victory.
War plan? This is a war crime.
It may be ugly, but it's something. Consider the alternative. Dr. Sobek, I've secured use of a decommissioned orbital launch base outside Bryce, Utah as the Zero Dawn staging area. Plenty of space there. When can you get started?
I've already mailed you a list of alpha and beta candidates. Most are foreign nationals or subjects of corporate holdings, so extracting them...
Leave that to me. You'll get your dream team. Count on it.
Then I'll be off.
Orbital launch base. What is that? What did these people do? What did Elizabeth do?
So yeah, she pretty much told the War Council like how bad everything is.
Dr. Sobek, as projected, the Wichita salient has collapsed. 5 Horus-class Titans have broken through. We predict contact in 34 hours.
Everything is in position, General. It took a few shortcuts to pull everything together, but Zero Dawn is functionally complete. Good to go.
That enduring victory served its purpose after all.
Yes, if we'd had even one day less.
I've sent you an encoded file, Doctor. Please do me the favor of archiving it.
I'll see what I can
is it?
Brief statement. An allocution of crimes, I guess you'd call it.
To what are you admitting guilt?
Over the past 16 months, Doctor, I have presided over the greatest wholesale slaughter of military personnel and civilians in the history of history. Genghis Khan, Hitler, Stalin, Sorabella, add them all together. They don't even come close.
You didn't do the killing, General.
No, not directly. But I didn't wind up the highest ranked military commander in the United States by resisting the automation of the armed forces. Even before the swarm, Doctor, I was helping death along. So, instead of letting what I've done sink into the murk, I forgot.
Oops. I cut off that dialogue.
Glad to be rid of that place. Now I just need to find the orbital launch base they talked about.
I've checked my data and located the base. That's the good news.
And the bad?
It's directly underneath the Citadel. The palace at Sunfall.
The capital of the Shadow Project. Not exactly convenient.
The palace is crawling with Eclipse agents. Many in positions of authority, all of them wearing focuses. The moment they see you, Hades will too. He'll issue another kill order, and this time, the entire Shadow Carja military will be after you.
So, disable their focuses. You've done it before.
It's not that simple. Too many focuses in one place, each of them communicating with each other and back to Hades, a whole network of them.
Network? What's that?
Imagine a vast, invisible web stretched across the land from end to end, connecting focuses together, allowing them to communicate over vast distances instantaneously.
A wireless WAN.
Alright, so is there some way to cut the web down?
Crash the network. Audacious. Yes.
Yes.
There is a way. A weak point in the network.
Lead the way.
I'll send the location data to your focus. Head there, and I'll be in touch when you're close with more directions.
What was Zero Dawn? What sort of super weapon did Elizabeth make? She stopped the machines, but not before the world she knew, her civilization, ended. Let's hope it won't come to that again.
Alright. Question is, how do I get out of here? Though I guess.
Snow chill itches.
Well, let's do the rest of that. I'll just read the rest of it, I guess. You didn't do the killing general, not directly. But I didn't wind up the highest ranking military commander in the United States by resisting efforts to automate the armed forces. Even before the swarm, Doctor, I was helping death along. So instead of letting what I've done sink into the murk forgotten, I've sent a file with all the details. Posterity can judge my actions with clear vision. I'll do as you ask, General. But you should consider that, were it not for your actions, our actions, there wouldn't be any prosperity to judge us. Perhaps. Dr. Sobek, at ease, General, and goodbye. Hell of a thing. But yeah, so if you didn't really understand what that board meeting was about, Dr. Sobek created some project Zero Dawn, and they needed time for it to be completed. Unfortunately, the robots are death machines, more or less, consuming biomass as fuel. So even if you pretty much weaken it all the way down to its lowest stage, it'll just consume biomass and then heal itself pretty much. And then even then, all the robots, the feral robots, can replicate itself. Part by creating factories in places where it deems safe. But even then, though, again, it's efficiently killing anything nearby. So they had to pretty much call to arms all of humanity, pretty much, to stall the robots from wiping out the scientists and researchers. So, yeah. And that's what the general is kind of, what do you want to call it about? Just very mind-fucked, really. Because, like, can't believe he sanctioned this, like, huge, not even military operation, just call to arms, in which, again, everyone's just getting slayed left and right. But that's the only way.
Now, how am I gonna get down from here? Oh, this should be quite the ride.
I think I should be walking off, right? Yeah. I believe I just slide off mountain here.
Look out below!
Echo, echo. So yeah. So yeah, pretty much the next region will tell us what Project Zero Dawn really was, and that'll pretty much fill out the gap of the lore. Oh geez, which way do I go now? I think this way might be safer. This feels like Skyrim. Just like running up and down sides of mountains to get anywhere quickly. Whoa. Don't like the sound of that. It's a glint hawk. I hate those things. What if I can death from above it? There we go. Oh, it didn't die. There we go. Strike from above. And it's over this. Get out of here. Hate that hawk so much. So actually, I am going to probably stop for the day, actually. And get to that save point that's nearby.
You'll do.
Because next time, I'm going to do the DLC, finally. So give me that. Go here, save, and go to bed.